deck, front porch, and you notice little ones coming out at some point in the spring, you might want to be cautious about getting close to them.
Okay, so if you do come across one in your backyard, maybe in that alley behind your house, or as you mentioned, maybe under your porch, you have a little family living there, what should you do?
Well, the best thing to do is give us a call. We will come out there, we will assess the situation, and we will provide you with a solution in order to make them leave and be able to protect that area so they wouldn't be able to get back underneath once they're gone.
So what do? You get them out of the den, and then what do? Do you cap?
Yeah, our intention is to make them leave the den, usually by just getting nearby and starting to, let's say, dig a trench around the deck. They'll usually skedaddle, let's say. And then what we do is dig a perfect trench all around and install screen underground, which they wouldn't be able to get back underneath. And that will protect your deck and your property from foxes living on them.
Okay, but then they'll just go in somewhere else and make a new den somewhere else?
Well, the idea is to kind of move them away from the area which they're living, especially if it's your property. That's our intention, is to protect that property. Yes, they will probably move to another location, maybe a park of some sorts where there's a little bit more abundant wildlife around there. But they've been seen around the city. I have had lots of calls for foxes throughout the entire city. Just like I say, they seem to be more noticed at this time of the year than any other, just because they don't have as much cover. But like I mentioned, they are looking for mates at this time of the year, and Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Oh, of course, they came out for Valentine's Day.
That's right.
And is their population growing?
The population will be growing based on, the need for the populate, in the sense that they need enough food. If there's enough food and area for a fox, foxes cover a certain area.
Okay.
And if that area can support more foxes, then it will have more foxes. It's not just a question of, okay, a fox moves in, let's have a family. It doesn't work that way. If there's another fox in the territory, they're very territorial. So foxes kind of will push out. They mark their territory, obviously, by scent. And foxes think twice before moving into a territory. So they're very spread out.
Okay. And, a lot of people are expressing that, we've heard from, are expressing surprise that, oh, wow, there's a fox, I've never seen this before. Are there signs where you can maybe look for clues as to perhaps you have one already living under your porch or already in your backyard? What should people be looking for?
People should look for like a burrowed hole. First thing is, notice if you see a hole leading underneath your shed or deck has been dug out. And secondly, at this time of the year, it'll be a lot easier to notice tracks. If you notice tracks, you'll be able to kind of tell possibly what species you're dealing with. And if you know one or two things about tracks, you can actually just take a photo of the track. You can go online and compare it to other images, and you'll probably be able to find out what kind of species you're dealing with. If you look at the digits, if you look at if they're in pairs or not, that'll kind of give you an idea of what animal you're dealing with. If not, the best thing would do is give us a call, and we'll be able to come out there and assess your property to let you know what animal you might be dealing with. Sometimes you may be able to tell by their scats. If you notice any scats around your property, this is a tell that can help you find out what species is living there as well.
Okay, well, great advice. Thanks very much, Chris.
Not a problem. My pleasure.
That's Chris Grabus, an urban wildlife expert with Skedaddle Wildlife Control in Montreal. You heard him. Those red foxes are out for Valentine's Day.